Hello, my beautiful YouTube viewers. My name is Candace Claiborne, and I'm the owner and makeup artist for C Squared Artistry. We provide professional makeup services as well as classes and tutorials for those of you who want to stay on top of the latest trends and techniques in makeup. Today, I'll be showing you a technique on how to apply your makeup as you transition from the summer season to fall. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this look, please stay tuned. Bye-bye. Alright, well, the first step to doing makeup is always preparing the skin. So you want to make sure that your skin is well cleansed, toned, and moisturized. And the next step after that is to use a really great primer. Today I'm going to be using a primer by Laura Mercier. And you want to just make sure you put that all over the face. Primer is really great for preparing the skin. And it also helps to fill in any lines or wrinkles that you may have. Now, once your primer is placed on, the next step I'd like to do is to lighten up the eyes. If you have really dark bags underneath the eyes or on top of your eyes, that skin is very, very thin, so you want to make sure that you protect it before you place any eyeshadow on, as well as just giving it a nice foundation layer for the color that you're going to add on. Color. Right up underneath the eye. And I'm using a product by Maharon. It's really great for lightening the eyes. You can use your finger, you can use your sponge. I really like the sponge for this part of the face. It really gets that makeup nicely inside the creases. Then the next step is you want to just blend it in to the rest of your skin. Now, after you've got your eyeshadow base on or brightener for underneath your eyes, you can go ahead and move into your foundation. And I'm using a foundation by Makeup Forever, and it's a HD foundation, which stands for high definition. So if you're doing a lot of photography, if you're going to be out on the town for a long night, and you want to make sure that your makeup is set and it's not going to move, you're going to have a really great look in foundation, I would definitely recommend Makeup Forever's HD Liquid Foundation. Here, down the neck, under the chin, as well as at the hairline. You just really want it to blend. You want it to look as natural as possible. The nose. And even around the lips. When you place some of that foundation around the lips, it just helps to give a really great base for your lipstick and lip liner. Okay? Next up is to move on to your eyebrows. I really think the eyebrows make the biggest statement for your face. That's where you're going to get the most shape. That's where you're going to get the most definition. And if your eyebrows look great, you're ready to go. So you can always use a brow pencil to fill them in. But before you do that, you want to use a groomer. This is a really great brow groomer. You can get these anywhere. And just combing up the hairs of the brow. And then I fill my brows in. There's a lot of different brow powders you can get. You can use pencils, you can use gels. There's so many different things. I just tend to use a really nice dark brown eyeshadow. And the tip of this is making sure that you're using the right type of brush. And this is a very nice, inexpensive, angled brush. And this brush is actually by Eco Tools. Now, once you have your brush, you can use whatever you're using to place on your brows, but the really important thing is to make sure that you're stippling the product onto the brows. Not really brushing it on so much, but just kind of placing it onto the brows, filling in almost as if you were drawing in little hairs, pieces of hair. And you're going to go along the natural arch and shape of the brow. And always make sure you tap off any excess before you place the brush on your face. That'll ensure that you don't have any clumps of powder or clumps of color in any one spot. Right. So now my brows are done. And the next step I'm going to do is to make sure we put a little bit of powder on my face. And the brush I'm going to be using today is the SS187 by Sigma. This is a dual fiber brush. So part of the brush is natural fibers right here, and then these little white fibers are synthetic. What that does is it makes sure that you put the color exactly where you want it to go. It's a great blending brush. And I'm just going to blend the color onto my face in circular motions. This brush is really great for powder as well as for blush and bronzer. I hope this is helping you guys. Okay. So now once you've got your powder on, ready to move on to the fun stuff, the eyes. This is where your makeup really pops. For this season, as we transition into fall, there's a lot of really great trends out there, and one of them is eyeliner, really allowing the eyeliner to just pretty much take over the look and have a really nice nude lip. So today we're going to be using a black eyeliner and just kind of having a nice solid eye, but pops of color on there. So in order to do that, you want to start out with really bright base color, and I'm going to be using American Coffee by Laura Mercier. It's kind of a taupe brown color, and you just want to place that color all over the lid. Just provides a really great base. And you can see it's nice and brown, not too dark, but during this season, a lot of the styles that you will be wearing, a lot of denim, as well as camel tone colors, as well as even some very bright and bold electric colors, but solids.